Hello and welcome to another episode of 42.3. Today my guest is Bijoy Shetty, the wonderful music director extraordinaire.
Hey, wait, you said music director.
Music video director. Sorry. I said music director, that's my bad. Music video director of all kinds, hopefully. We're here, we start our episode here at Manat because Bijoy here is a Bollywood buff. So I thought we'd started a famous Bollywood actor's house and then we go to our amazing set at the St. Stephen's Steps. Are you excited, Bijoy?
Hey, fucking come
You could say these steps are a metaphor for your
career trajectory.
career
Go
trajectory.
downwards then.
No. So this is your first podcast, right? This is your first
Second podcast, that's.
Second one? Which one is the first one?
I have no idea. That guy was some kid who was just like, I make reels about filmmaking.
Yeah.
He came in like,
Come on. So you're saying he never uploaded the podcast, huh?
No.
No, but okay. But did he have a good set? That's my question.
What did you say?
Did he have a good set?
Huh?
Because, did he have a good set? Because you know the set we have in the St. Stephen's Steps that we prepared for you are really wonderful. We've got a smoke machine. we've got a volume screen.
Bro.
And we've got amazing assistants to help us. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. Wow, look at the set. Look at the set. It's so cool. Wow, look at the set. Don't you love it? You can sit and start. Okay, welcome to episode 11 of 42.3. My guest Bijoy. We just came from the top of St. Anthony's Steps. Bijoy is a music video director.
Thanks for getting that right. Music director bola, sat mein.
Okay.
How much research I do, bro? I come and do a lot of research.
He's a video director first. He's been making a lot of amazing music videos. That's why music video director. But Bijoy, tell the people who you are. Give a short intro about yourself. Tell everyone how you get your ideas. Huh?
You want me to be like, so I try.
No.
I try in life, man. Like, it's just.
No, okay. I assumed wrongly that you were from Bangalore, like you said. A lot
everybody
of people
does,
do.
to be honest.
Everyone does, but you're from Pune.
Yeah.
So tell me about how the shift from Pune to Bombay happened. When did you first move here?
I ran to Bombay when I was like, I think like 19 or 20 because I was like, fuck this shit, because I was supposed to be in the army.
What?
I trained to be in the army for like fucking, I think 4 years. Then I was just like, yeah, no, I want to take pictures.
But wait, how come army? Was that like a
Because
family thing?
my fam was like, oh, you get free vegetables, bro. Like I'm just like, theek hai. Like it makes sense, free vegetables. A lot of incentives and shit like that.
But then when did you make like that first video
The college was an excuse. So it was just like me roaming around with the camera on campus, taking anybody I meet. I'm like, you look good, come here, stand on that bus stand. I'll be like, I'll take a shot, edit it. That time I started following you also.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
Wow. I love it. You come to Bombay, you're doing it in college. I wanted to ask about now your creative partnerships. Like now, obviously with Hanumankind, you're very famous for making these amazing Hanumankind videos over the years. How did you meet him? How did you become friends with him? How did that relationship start?
So as I said, I was making a lot of small 1-minute videos. Then eventually, one of my friends just went like, I have a rapper friend.
Okay, someone else.
That's every single time. Like, abhi bhi hota hai.
Okay.
Like, I have a rapper friend, bro. You'll love him. He's so fucking next shit. Got on call with him. Yo, I'm this. I have no music out. I have nothing. And he told me to come to Bangalore.
Okay.
So I decided, okay.
Yeah, let's
Because
just take
that time
a
I was
chance.
going through some weird ass breakup. So I was just like,
Like,
fuck
let's
off.
get out of Bombay.
Let's fucking leave and let's fucking get our shit
But
together.
were you someone like even before in Bombay, before you met Sooraj, Hanumankind, Sooraj, were you open to creative partnerships before, or was this like the first time you like, I'll just take a chance on this guy and see what we can do together?
Creative partnerships were like one person, Daryl Das. There's this one guy who I used to like just take on the road, do whatever the fuck I wanted to, shoot in anywhere. Like I used to put random like green paint on his face and put a video on his face and stuff like that. So for hours, 4 hours, we would just go out, take whatever shots. That night itself, I would edit and put it up. So that was our process. For 1 year, I actually uploaded one video every day.
Every day?
Yeah. And that page got deleted then.
What?
Because I was just fuck all and stupid. I was like, everybody is making this identity about my video.
Yeah, but
Like,
even I
was-
made videos back. I made my daily vlogs. I literally went out of my road and I did, today, I did this. But I've hidden all of them. I've not deleted them.
I had to delete the page only. There were 365 videos.
You
more
actually
than
did
that.
one every year.
Yeah. So what I used to do is shoot my day and just upload it the next day.
Yeah, and now it's lost. You could-
Everything is lost because that time I was just like, everybody was just like, hey, video wala Bijoy, video wala Bijoy. And then at that point, I was just like, I don't have any friends who have like.
Wait, Video Bala Bijoy is still there?
Yeah, that I recreated.
Oh.
That before that, there was another page that I used to use a lot.
Okay.
Then eventually it just became exhausting when everybody was talking about it like in one particular way. Like I didn't have friends who were just friends with me for like the fact that I am this
just
individual.
yeah,
They would be like, oh, you make this shit, but I was just stupid that time. I feel like it's a part of my personality.
It is definitely a part of your personality, but I can understand it can get freaky also when you're like, okay, everyone's just interested in me about this one thing, that if I don't do it for some amount of time, then what are people going to react
Yeah,
like?
exactly.
It is a very freaky thing.
It was like, I haven't eaten today. Khana dena. This is
Yes! Yeah, perfect. You go to Bangalore,
Yeah.
meet Sooraj.
Yeah.
What's the first year like? Tell me about that.
First year, like, it's just me hanging out with him. Bro.
Yeah?
I didn't make a single video for him.
Oh.
I didn't have friends that time, so he was like somebody who sort of like became a new friend after a long time. So it was just interesting to have that dynamic first before I made the video, because I empathized with whatever he was trying to do. So I got even more involved and I got emotionally attached and emotionally driven to whatever the fuck I have to make for him. It wasn't just like, oh, some rapper has texted me.
Okay, I'll go see. You actually developed a nice relationship
Because
with him.
he opened up to me to an extent where I knew that I have to do it for him, because he was there as a friend where I really needed one. So I was like, I need to be there for him. Somehow or the other, figure out how to make sure he's sort of communicating with an audience, how to make sure an audience looks up to him as something which is bigger than life and he can easily translate it into live gigs. Like both of us knew that both of us are going to help each other. And it wasn't just about that.
That's a real difference maker, because then you weren't just going to be like, okay, I'll make a video for you. You're like, let's come up with a whole identity.
Yeah, that's the thing. People undermine fucking filmmakers who make music videos because we are curating personalities. If it's a shit personality, nobody's going to give a fuck about you. Nobody's going to empathize with you. Nobody's going to connect with you as an audience.
What makes a good video for you? Like if you were watching something, not something you've made, but if you're watching a video, what are like top 5 things that you say, okay, this makes a good video? And not like, because we know, okay, good editing and good cinematography, yeah, but like what is something specific that you think you look for?
Whoever is making it should be able to feel something while watching it. While either they should like criticize, if they're at a point where they're criticizing it, that's the best part, because if you know what the fuck you want then.
Yes.
If you're not able to criticize it is when you become like this shell of a person who's just doing it for the cool shit. Like that kachak paper burn transition and all that. Just do one here.
Yesterday, in preparation for this episode, we did a watching marathon of all of your Hanumankind videos, starting from Genghis all the way to the latest Gulabo with Sanjeev. When you started working on these videos, was it like, did Hanumankind have money? Did he have some budget? Did you start with?
Not at all. There was like 10,000, 20,000. That's it. We had to do everything within that. Genghis took fucking 3 to 4 months to shoot.
3 to 4 months?
The reason why it is sort of different, because see, these rappers do this a lot, like walking on roads and fucking rapping.
Yes.
Right? So I was like, I'll edit it as I'm shooting. So I shot one sequence, put it in place, and I know what the next thing is.
Correct.
So basically, when people work with lower budgets, one problem they do is that they shoot one day and they go and shoot, like edit it immediately. So you don't get scale. You don't get like, you cannot emulate scale, you cannot emulate things which will make that video larger than life. First you shoot a day, segregate your footage, choose what's the best footage, have it on your timeline and see the gaps. Okay, I want this in the gap.
Correct, okay.
I want this in the gap. This will make sense to put this here. Then it's like a little bit more well thought out. Not just like...
Just something that you strung together based on what you had. You don't have an opportunity to add stuff and fix it.
Yeah. सही है? मजा आ रहा है? अरे सही. सही.
बचपन का प्यार.
नहीं. अरे मेरे को किधर लेके जा रहा है तू?
क्या है?
चल ले.
See, it looks confusing to everyone.
Nice.
All my questions don't connect to any of this. Yeah, like the next question, how is it working from smaller to bigger budgets? It doesn't connect to that. So you start putting out videos with Sooraj. Like you put out Genghis, you put out Damn Son. When does some momentum start building with that relationship, and like Hanumankind as a brand? And when do you start noticing a difference in your work and how you're being perceived? Do you think you notice?
Genghis only.
Genghis only? From Genghis?
I made Genghis and one of my mentors reached out to me.
Oh shit.
Bijoy Shetty.
Oh yeah.
The guy who directs Shaitan, directed all these other films that I actually liked. Wazir banai hai usne. He called me and he's like, who the fuck are you? I'm Bijoy. Hi, I'm also Bijoy. Called me to his office, sat me down. Oh, I really like what the fuck you're doing. And I was like, oh, this is not happening. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I went to the T-Series office. And it looks like a manufacturing plant. You know, like it's like fucking buildings and buildings on the side mein. Either like it's literally like you go on, like I'm listening to it. यहाँ पे action movie चालू है. यहाँ पे romantic movie चालू है. Like the template is ना when you're walking past that one particular song is going on. He was a mentor. He actually gave me set experience.
Okay.
I sat on set with him because I told him I want to learn how to work on budgets. Correct. I have not gone to film school or anything. I have my A7, this camera. Pakka doesn't have budget. He wants to use my camera.
I got chairs, dude. Look at these nice chairs, dude. Look at these sick chairs.
You see this?
Look at this chair, dude. This chair has been with me for 10 years. Solid chairs. 42.3 chairs.
I got to be on set with him, saw him how to work in such environments and all. That sort of like gave me a lot of like perspective towards what is the next step to do.
Okay.
I actually did one of his recent series, like the pre for that. Oh. And I did the production for one of his films that came out.
Oh shit.
Kala was a series. Dange is a film that came out recently. Which I was just around, to be honest. I didn't work a lot, but I needed to just be around and like...
Yeah, definitely.
And I recommended a lot of the music that's on the film. So Sanjay just produced this thing. So I went to him and I introduced all my artists. I'm like, this guy is there, you can do your...
That's great.
Score, you can take this music, you can take that music. And he used all of it. And didn't give me credit, but it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. I still love you. And I appreciate everything you've done for me.
I don't know you that well, Bijoy Nambiar, but I also will appreciate it.
No, bro, he's the sweetest. He's the sweetest.
I'm sure. But that's what, and I love that aspect of like, I feel like before with artists, there was always a big preconception that artists like to stifle each other, you know, and not let another person grow. But I like that you're part of that new generation, the same what I think me and even these friends who I have here, we all want to build each other up.
Yeah, because there's no other way to do it. Because unless you have a team that sort of vouches for you, sort of like is nice, bro. We also should run around. You want to just run around here for a bit? Let's just circle around.
Okay.
Come now.
But what were you saying about a team?
I was saying that you need that team, bro. Otherwise, you can't really like make things, you know. That doesn't make sense.
Like now you're working with agencies and labels and stuff like that who have the more corporate side like teams, right? How is it dealing with them as a group?
It's exhausting.
Exhausting.
But I'm fine with it because that's how life is. You have to fucking figure out, adapt, because it's like literally natural selection. There are so many people doing what the fuck we do.
Yeah.
There are thousands of people, Tom, Dick, Harry, Sejal, everybody is doing that fucking shit. So you have to sort of adapt yourself, understand what the language is, adapt your language to them and get the best out of it. Otherwise, you will not survive in this industry. You will be like of course, you can be this like rebel and fucking stand there and like, sometimes you have to shut up. Okay. Sometimes you can speak. Yeah. Sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
And those steps to get these people are necessary. Yeah. They are giving you an opportunity in the end. It's not like I am some big guy. I'm not.
I guess so, but I feel like sure they're giving us this opportunity. They're reaching out to us to make the work, but I don't want to make the same thing they've been making for 10 years, right?
Yeah,
like
of course. No. They are reaching out to me in the first place is because I'll make something different to them.
Okay, but
I make weird shit. So
exactly, but then in your experience, do they fight back against that? They're like, oh, but can you make it more like this? You know, we saw this video.
I tell them, why have you called me here?
Yeah, and then do they like that answer?
Yeah, no, I literally be like, why have you called me here? You want something different out of me? I'll do it.
Okay.
That's the only thing. Like if I'm doing the same shit as what you've done before, it's going to be exhausting for me. I'm not going to have fun. I'll have that fun quotient in mind, but I will never like...
really enjoy it because it will be like a degree of separation.
Yeah, because it's unnecessarily, you're disconnecting yourself from whatever you are. There's always a little bit of you in whatever the fuck you make. Nah? Like it has to be there, otherwise there's no point. You're just a tool. The thing is, half of the filmmakers that are there right now, they are tools to whoever they're doing.
Correct, I definitely feel that.
They don't. If they don't have personality, they won't get more work because that's how replaceable you are in the end.
And that is very. I feel like that's why your like scary idea of this thing is there because you definitely are seeing a lot more of the snakes in this business compared to me. When we spoke about it last, I was very surprised that you said like that there's not enough space because I like to think that there is enough space because we're doing such different things.
See, everybody has a camera now. Everybody wants to become a musician. Everybody wants to become a rapper.
The tools and like the trade they want to pick up, a lot of people are picking up the same thing. A lot of people are picking up the same cameras, but the ideas are different. And when you look at it at a large scale, everyone's ideas are still following the trend-based ideas. While I feel like our ideas are ahead of that curve.
No, but you can't be confident in that, na?
No?
The biggest survival is anxiety. Like if you're not anxious, if you're not fucking like scared of the fact that somebody's gonna take your shit,
Yeah.
you will not fight to survive. You will sit there and be like, "Ha, ho gaya, bro. One more I made. One more I made." You need to fucking like be scared. You need to be. People run away from negative emotions. All of us be happy. This toxic shit of being like be proud of yourself is just
I'm not
annoying
saying
and like
be happy.
stupid.
I like to think that.
Confidence is also stupid.
Really?
It's stupid. Don't be confident. The day you're okay with your fucking content is when you've ruined yourself. The day you're like, it's good enough, I'll never be happy with any. I hate all my videos.
That's true. Even no one loves all of their videos, but like
No, I don't like one video I've made.
one video.
One video I've made I don't like because I'll reminisce it.
Yeah.
I'll look at it and I'll be like, that was a good experience.
But not.
But I'll never be like, yo, this is nice. Or like, fuck, I like really like it. Because ultimately, when I'm watching it, when I finish it, I watch it 200 times. And when I watch it, I'm like, this is shit. This doesn't work out.
Yeah, you
This
see
is-
all of those bugs in it.
And you don't do that, then there's no growth. Yeah. Anybody who just sits there and goes like, I'm the shit, I'm like, suck a cock.
But is there any
like-
like any favorite thing that you like, something where you watch and you're like, damn, I'm glad I got that, you know?
Like my videos.
Yeah, in your videos, something that
The
you
Fight Club sequence.
the Fight Club sequence.
Yeah. So Sooraj and I really planned for that move by move. Here's a clip.
From damn son.
No. Fight GTS. Hey, fucker
Oh
doesn't
wait, go
research.
to sleep. Go to sleep.
हाँ,
That's
बड़ा है,
it. No.
podcast बनाने का
We
है.
watched all of them. Okay.
podcast
we
बनाने
watched
का
all
है.
of them. Okay, wait. You watched gun, dude. In Go to Sleep. Where did you get that gun prop? That
It's
was-
an actual gun.
What do you mean? It's an actual gun.
It's
The
an
recoil is
no. It's a what do you call that? No. It's an actual gun, but it's like the air
I
one.
think we should stop shouting actual gun loudly. What's your most expensive video then?
King.
King was the most expensive one?
And the most like hectic one. I've done. Half of that idea was King. Second half was me. Invisible gun and all was Sir's idea.
Okay.
King Sir's idea.
Okay. I mean,
After
it
that-
wasn't a bad idea.
No, I never said that. He's saying that.
It wasn't. I'm saying it wasn't
See,
a
he
bad
wants
idea.
to. He just wants to.
But I did love the floating and the gold cloths like that. Those are really nice.
That is Divesh, the art director.
So
He's really
when
good.
it came to that was okay, Devesh, the art director. I don't want to cough over that
Yeah,
name
yeah.
drop. But with something like that, how involved were you in all the aspects of?
Possibly from the way they express, the way they move, everything I have to like. So I'll literally be on frame and I'll show them how to move and all these things will happen.
So even the dancers and all, you were kind of.
Dancers, of course, I have to sit there, but he
There
forgot
was a
his name.
choreographer.
The choreographer's name I forgot. He's very good at what he does. But I had to come in the way and be like, okay, these things work, these things don't work.
You were able to see it objectively like that.
Yeah,
and
I'll be like,
give
what
a
doesn't
proper-
work, I know. What works, I don't know.
Correct. Now I asked you what's your most expensive video, but I want to. This is something that's I'm very curious about is that switch from like no budget or like just one person's money to now a label or an agency giving the money for that. What changes in your workflow? What changes in your like approach to the video, and how do you personally like feel when you're dealing with so much money and have so many more options now of control?
This is the most scared I've been. Yeah. Because it's like, how do you deal with double-digit lakh numbers?
That's all.
And you're like, 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 40 lakh, 60 lakh.
me?
What?
What like that?
Like, bro, give it to
used
me,
to-
na. Like, I'll chill with it. Like, what the fuck is happening? Especially with Sooraj, when I first did the video,
Yeah.
there was a lot of pressure because he could have done so much with his life with that money. But he decided to give it to me for his fucking video. And I'm sitting there like, so much stress, like, yo, I'm responsible for this money. And I fucked up also. I went over budget by a lakh.
Oh shit.
On that video, and they didn't let me go easy on that. They kept pulling it out and being like, hey, 1 more lakh you spend, nah, bro. I'm like,
Which video is this?
GTS. We are not used to this kind of money. We are not used to
Exactly.
like fucking. What is this? A7, S3 will roam around with and we'll do one.
And that's
video.
what it's completely like with the least amount of money possible.
Yeah.
So suppose you get that budget form. What goes through your mind? What do you start thinking of? Like
Now I'm used to it.
yeah,
But
but
now I understand what are the reasons why we need the money.
correct.
What is the image quality I'm dealing with? What are the cameras I'm dealing with? What are the people who are professionals who I'm dealing with? And I don't have to do everything. Here, when I do this, I'm doing the costume, I'm doing the editing, I'm doing the direction, I'm doing everything.
Yeah,
So now suddenly I'm paying other people to do it.
yeah. And you're okay with giving that responsibility away?
Not really.
No.
I get scared because I don't have a team yet. Please reach out if your work is good. If you know your work is shit, please don't even text me.
What? Suppose someone thinks their work is good and
Then they are overconfident. Don't text me.
You need an underconfident,
Yeah.
very sheepish, but
No,
someone amazing.
underconfident and like really like fucking shits on their work, but it's good work.
Okay, I have a couple of video-specific questions for Skyline.
Skyline was a one shot.
One shot. So there's no hidden cuts in Skyline. That was the question.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not at
There's
all?
not a single cut, and it's the Rohan was really fucked because it's back. Rohan is the guy who shot it. Rohan Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Rohan Johnson is the guy who shot it. He's one of my starting collaborators.
Yes.
He did a lot of my.
Yes.
He helped me shoot a lot. He's the fucking. He should be. He's just shy. The fucker is just shy.
Yeah.
If he could beat me in everything I fucking do if he wishes to. He's the most funniest. He's like Mukhtar. He's like Mishal. He's like you. The kind of humor that he has, right? I don't have that. I have humor in person.
Yeah.
But it to translate it on film is a little difficult for me.
No, but I completely.
No, Mukhtar, come on, yeah. Like whatever I've seen of. Like
But
there
I
is-
relate to that fully.
Yeah, it just happens naturally, I feel.
Exactly.
Like, if
but
you see
there
how
are people who just they can see it miles ahead. You know
Yeah.
the jokes.
The thing is, the people who do comedy films also, they do a lot of improv. That's the only way to do comedy.
But that's what I wanted to ask you about. Rohan Johnson. He's a name that we saw across the videos.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
how
yeah.
did you meet him? Who is he?
Rohan, I actually saw just one video of him just shooting his Alto.
Okay.
Okay, there was this car that he was shooting like as if it's a Ferrari.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck man. Like, he made this car look like it's like fucking some majestic fucking thing. Then I learned a lot about filming things technically from him. These two things I knew. Everything else he knew, FPS. I, of course, shot a lot of slow-mo and shit. Because that's like...
But on like in terms of like when you were thinking about it while shooting, you didn't know all the.
Yeah. Matlab, I did. The only reason I shot slow-mo is because I'll shoot more in less amount of time. So I'll be like, I'll go out and I'll shoot it and then I'm done. Like 2 seconds or I have a 14-second clip.
Correct.
So I
What an interesting logic.
Yeah.
You shoot slow mo, so there's more.
Yeah, there is more to cut.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I never thought of it that way. How fun. But that's so cool. So Rohan Johnson is just we really saw him as a sort of mythical figure while we were researching a video.
He's a chotu boy, man.
That's another bone I have to pick with you. Huh? You should put your videos up under your name. We had to search in brackets Bijoy Shetty to
In
find your
brackets?
videos.
No, if you write my name on YouTube, it just pops up.
You know, we want a nice channel collect.
You mean like on my page?
Yeah, nice
I don't like
catalog.
doing that.
But
I
why
feel
not?
like one of those people who put like pictures of them taking a picture as a DP.
That's gonna be
You
the
know,
cover image.
No,
you got
please
two cameras
not.
for that only.
Please no.
That's the
like,
whole
you know
plan.
those fuck all people who just fucking go like, I'm taking a fucking picture, like they have a DP is all that only. All these fucking DPs are that only. Like if anytime, I'm a DOP and the picture is just a big camera and they're holding the camera and looking into nothing.
We could tell when you had like really enjoyed making the video and when there was a video kind of for the check. So with no offense to Badshah, but Badshah's video is a very polished video. You know what I mean? And like something I felt personally when watching compared to like Go to Sleep and the Badshah video, there was like less soul in the Badshah video somehow. You know, like it felt like a hotel ad.
No, it
like
was.
I was seeing these
I
really
agree.
pristine images.
The thing was that it is GTS. I had 1 day to prep for it actually.
Which one?
Badshah.
Badshah. Oh fuck.
So
one
he
day.
called me and he was like, I'm shooting tomorrow. And I have a lesser budget than GTS by the way on that. So I didn't get any money for it, nothing. And he told me I have these dancers, I have this set, this location. I have the back of that I put Marvin Gaye ka fucking drawing. And I've put it because I have that on my room. I literally went there, okay, what to do? Okay, I have this Marvin Gaye thing, just put it in the background. Then these different things like even that one Kawali guy, that all that is just like, I have what the fuck to do. It's Badshah, I need to fucking do something. I need that on my portfolio so I can fucking push whatever fucking I need to.
Correct.
It was fun though because I got to engage with an artist who's of that caliber, who's giving me an opportunity. And I tried my level best. And that
it was a good video. That's what it definitely gave off that presentation of a polished professional, like high
But I
market
agree
video.
with you. It lacked soul because of the fact.
It's okay, where is it? So we came across a video called Baadal.
Oh my
with
gosh.
Sanjeev Hegde. And the first thing I saw and I said Panchayats are super lame. And I was just the question that
See,
came
he's
to
doing this podcast just to diss me at this point.
But I really wanted to get to the bottom of that because
We have any other topic?
do you not want to talk about that video?
We can.
Because I'm just curious the whole story behind that video. Because it's so different.
Both the videos I don't like the most.
But that's why I find them so curious because you can talk about the videos you enjoy and the popular ones all the time. Everyone's seen those. I'm curious about these two because they're so different And where did
Because
their
I was
mind
trying to
go?
emulate the artist more than myself. There, he wanted to become God. He was talking about it like as if he wanted to become God. So I told him, yo, this is not Gulabo, I'm going to bully you.
Okay.
Because you're not a God yet.
Exactly. Okay.
So I had to pull him down and become like, because I was misconceiving what he's as an artist. I didn't catch that, like, what is his personality, right? Because he was tapping into an audience which is a Hindi audience.
Correct. And
he
that's a
was
new
pushed-
audience for him, right?
That's a new audience for him. So he wanted to push the agenda of it being a particular way.
Oh, that I'm.
So I was listening to him because there was a lot of money being put.
Okay.
So I was listening to a lot that he was saying, and then we were trying to come up with something which was, in essence, Bollywood. Because I used to love watching Swadesh and all these different videos. There was a lot of elements in it. And I also did like some parts are there of mine. Like for example, that spot of water is from the Truman Show.
Yes.
So I was just like, I want to get inspired by that, put it a little bit, put mystical things into it. But it didn't turn out the way I expected because of the acting majority of the time.
Okay.
There's one shot when they were, just go in, I'm going to put a shot right now. Okay. There's a shot where this child, the rain starts and he's just going like that. He's just doing that. And I'm just like,
We did see that.
and first of all, I'm dealing with children for the first time.
Oh yeah.
I'm dealing with rain for the first time in my life, shooting, and I want purple rain uske upar se. So I'm like dealing with three major things which I've never tried before. But now I know how to deal with these things. This guy looks, but I love the first shot of Baadal.
Yeah.
That's one of my, I'm proud of that shot. That guitar ke andar se shot
That
jo
is
hai,
that is something we all noticed.
that's the only shot I like
So
out
I
of it.
wanted to ask, is that a real guitar or is it a box with
It's
the
a
circle?
real guitar.
It's a real guitar.
I cut the guitar out from behind.
What?
And I put a probe lens inside. Then eventually when I did Gulabo, I'm like, okay, you cannot, look at you first of all. You cannot be God right now. We need to get you to God. To be in this position, you need to be there. Right now, I cannot introduce you to the world like,
As God. Yeah. But is that similar to the discussions with Sooraj where he's like, I want to portray this
yeah,
with
I
the
tell
song?
him, I call him out.
Yeah?
I'll be like, no, this is not you. Whenever sometimes he comes up with like very cliche hip hop ideas. Our identity is to be like, my point of in your life is to make sure that people discuss this. At least I know that I need a lifespan of my videos to be at least 4 years or at least 2 years.
Okay.
That people will talk about it for 2 years. If it's gone, then I'm cool. But at least for 2 years, it has to exist in people's mind. Especially in the present state of whatever content or like film is, it's a little exhausting. People forget about it. Like,
Yeah.
If you show the same shit
In a
again
week,
and again,
not
they will
even
give
in
a
like
fuck.
2-3 days, I'll forget whatever I saw.
Yeah. So it's that, now that discussion of being like, I want them to be like, yo, have you seen this video? Come, check it out.
So you're thinking about that holistically.
Yeah, I
then,
want,
yeah.
like in GTS, there are so many things. If you scan the coffee cup on GTS, scan it. Boys, just go and scan it. I've put things over there.
We've spoken a lot about your experience on sets and different types of videos and stuff like that. Being a director, being in charge, what's been your journey with that? Do you feel like you're a good boss or a good leader?
As a child also, I was very stubborn. Like I wanted exactly what the fuck I want. You know, like I was always very assertive about what the fuck I want in every single thing. I was a very fuck all child. So here also, it was just I was made for it.
Yeah.
I was like, I know what the fuck I want.
Correct.
That's it. And actually, ulta, I don't know what the fuck I don't want.
You know what you don't want.
Huh.
That's
That's the
kind of
main
more
thing that was
powerful.
there, and it's exhausting because I'm very mean. I am really, people get exhausted of working with me because I'm mean in the sense like if I'm very honest with these people. I'll be like if an art director comes and says, shit, please don't annoy him. Like I'll be like, it's exhausting, it's bad. It's really bad. Like I'll be straight up. Like that sometimes affects them emotionally. So it's a little, I'm working on it right now.
But do you feel like, because I also like to feel that sometimes I can be very direct, especially when I was working at my job as an editor, I would be very direct with people that no, this is not a good idea, this is not going to work. And that came off as rude a bunch of times. And I would get like kind of reprimanded for that. But I still feel that you can find a balance where being direct is not really a problem.
No, I think this is an internal angle from childhood.
Yeah.
You know what? Because like during plays and all, I was always the background dancer. And I used to hate my teachers for that.
They never
Like
put
I
you
used to
up
be like,
front.
fuck you, I'm capable of acting. Put me in front. But no, anybody who sucked up to the teacher, they got the chance. Then I was like, fuck it, I'll also suck up to the teacher. I need to be like, what the fuck? I want to be in the fucking front row. I want to be able to do these things. Never gave an opportunity. Like never, like even like prefectship and all that shit was there in my college.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
Can't imagine.
capable.
You wanted to be the prefect.
I wanted to be, because I was like, I want to have like some sort of like I don't want to be not seen, not heard. It wasn't about attention.
No,
it was
no.
about just the fact that I'm capable.
Exactly.
I'm being seen. I'm being like witnessed. So here when I do that, that's anger to be like, you're not gonna tell me what the fuck to do.
Exactly.
I'm leading this shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna
You're
listen to
finally
me. I'm gonna
getting
listen to you. I'm gonna listen to what the fuck you're saying, and I'm gonna accommodate you. But in the end, it's my vision you're trying to execute. So listen to me. Collaborate with me. Rather like being stubborn and like overall, I'm collaborative that way. With my artists, with my peers, I am very collaborative. But when they do not go in the direction, I'm very mean.
Yeah, and this is one of those, it's a very unique situation where we are working towards a single direction. It's a collaborative direction, but you have to listen to somebody to get there. You
Majority
can't.
of people who, I'm so sorry for
No,
cutting
no,
you
go
off.
ahead, go ahead.
Majority of people when they work, right, they work for money.
Yeah.
So it's exhausting.
Even I work for money.
I know
I mean
that,
that-
but my livelihood, my food that I'm eating, my money that I'm making is dependent on you as a creator over there.
No, people should definitely have ownership. Even if you're doing it for money, you should do it well.
I
You
will
should
not let
do it
anybody fucking fuck with that. If today I have to survive in a city like Bombay, if I have to make money, feed me, feed my fam, I'm gonna be like, bro, listen to fucking what the fuck I'm saying. This is my vision. I want it to be executed this way. If you're not gonna listen, then I'll make sure that I'll make sure you listen somehow or the other. Because it's not funny. Like literally, it's that.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
that
yeah. It's not funny in that moment when you're trying to get something done, and it's a lot of moving pieces.
It's
I
surviving.
empathize with this. Everything you were saying, I feel like I've thought some version of that exact thing where it is ownership over your work, right? I don't know. I really empathize with that, and I understand why people would get affected by this take also. You know,
I know
it's a very aggressive, very like direct take.
Yeah, because I usually prep people who are getting on board.
Yeah,
So
you tell them that.
Listen, you're getting on board. You're not getting on board because I'm paying you. You're getting on board because I've given this platform. Now you have to come and prove yourself. I don't take people who are experienced.
Yeah, you want to take people who are fresher.
Fresher because they have something new to put on table. I'll take experienced eventually when I've learned enough. Right now I'm
And
learning.
how to communicate with people who are experienced also.
So when I'm learning, right now I'm learning a lot of tricks and trades about this ad industry or like music video industry. So I'm learning. So I need people who are fresh. If I have experience, then I'll think like and work like them.
Correct. It'll get molded by that. Instead
As
of
I'm growing with these people, I can basically make them a part of my team and eventually have something to do with them.
So we've come to the end of the main interview. How did you enjoy this main interview?
I'm having fun.
So I have one final question for you. Are you a Death Grips fan? So we're here for the rapid fire round now, and Bijoy, I'm gonna ask you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 questions. 9 questions, and you're gonna answer them as soon as I ask them.
Okay.
So we're gonna go.
Gas ho gaya kya?
Okay. Who's your favorite Indian musical artist right now?
Suraj,
Why does God allow suffering?
to learn.
You have to shoot a scene in a dark alleyway. What light setup do you use?
Top light.
How would you get rid of a dead body? I'm asking for a friend. Which is the last movie that made you cry?
Fuck. 1 sec, I have to think about
Think
this.
about it. We'll take a rapid
Which is the
fire
last
break.
movie I watched which made me cry? Actually, there was this Jackie Chan movie with a horse.
Right along?
Yeah.
That's his
I was
newest
just,
movie.
I just cried at the fact that like Jackie was watching his old stuff and he was crying like it was emotional, man.
The Jackie Chan horse movie.
Yeah, it made me cry.
Okay. What do you have to...
It was fun. that horse is the best actor
I've
in the
been
film.
seeing that movie for so long.
That
I've been
horse
seeing
is the
pictures.
best actor, bro. Bro, it's not even funny. You should
Because
watch
it's a
it.
fake horse. You think
No,
they
it's not a
got-
fake horse.
You think he got a real horse to
Bro,
act with Jackie
all
Chan?
the stunts are real.
What do you have to say to all the haters out there?
Thank you.
What do you have to say to all the supporters out there?
Thank you.
What's the best skin color?
Brown. Always brown.
Same. Yes, same. Brown's the best.
You're white, dude.
Welcome to the final round of this episode with Bijoy Shetty. It's been a fantastic episode. We've had a good discussion. He's gonna do the Dolly Zoom challenge. Now, what is the Dolly Zoom challenge, Bijoy? We're basically gonna take your phone out, and you know you have the variable zoom on your camera, right?
Oh, you mean like you mean Zolly?
Zolly.
It's not a dolly zoom.
It's a dolly
It's
zoom.
called a Zolly, dude.
What's a Zolly?
The dolly zoom.
But you know how to do it then, right? With the phone. Okay, no, don't do it. The whole challenge is that you are gonna try and do it while I make it difficult for you. Okay. Okay. And that's how we're gonna play out the episode. Wait. So Mukta, now you can go get this side, and then okay, wait. Gotta keep opposite. Okay. So now this is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed watching with. I hope you enjoyed watching with Bijoy Shetty. How does it Bijoy Nambiar? This is Nimit. Nimit helped us. Nimit helped us with Nimit.
Wait,
helped us
I
with
forgot
shooting.
what to do, man.
Mukta also helped us.
Okay.
Get me in the wow. Get me in the Bijoy. This has been Bijoy. This is episode 11 of 42.3.
I forgot what do you do when you zoom in?
So I hope you enjoyed watching. This has been Bijoy Shetty. Episode 11 of 42.3. Thank you very much.
Ready? And go!
Yeah.